The Golden Apple. The golden apples of the Hesperides were divine fruits that granted immortality to anyone who ate them, growing on a tree at the edge of the world. The tree was a wedding gift from Gaia to Hera, and was guarded by the Hesperides nymphs and the 100-headed dragon Ladon. These apples appeared in multiple myths, most famously when Eris threw one inscribed "to the fairest" among the goddesses, sparking the dispute that led to the Trojan War. Heracles had to steal these apples as his 11th labor, either killing Ladon himself or tricking Atlas into retrieving them. The golden apples represented divine power and eternal youth, a prize so valuable that gods and heroes would risk everything to possess them. Their golden gleam symbolized perfection and the unattainable nature of immortality for mortals. Lotus. The lotus plant appeared in Homer's Odyssey as a narcotic flower that caused anyone who ate it to lose all desire to return home. When Odysseus's men landed on the island of the Lotus Eaters, they were offered the sweet fruit in hospitality. Those who tasted it immediately forgot their families, their mission, and their homeland, wanting only to stay and eat more lotus in blissful forgetfulness. Odysseus had to drag his men back to the ships by force and tie them down to prevent them from escaping back to the island. The lotus represented the dangerous allure of escapism and the temptation to abandon duty for pleasure. It warned against losing oneself in comfort and forgetting one's purpose. The phrase lotus eater still refers to someone who lives in lazy, dreamy pleasure. Moly was a magical herb with a black root and white flower that Hermes gave to Odysseus as protection against Circe's sorcery. When Odysseus arrived at Circe's island, she transformed his crew into pigs using her potions and magic. Armed with Moly, Odysseus was immune to her spells, and when she tried to transform him, her magic failed completely. Shocked and defeated, Circe agreed to restore his men and became an ally on his journey. Ancient writers debated what real plant Moly might have been, with guesses ranging from wild garlic to snowdrop flowers. The herb symbolized divine protection and the power of knowledge to overcome enchantment. It represented the antidote to temptation and the importance of preparation when facing supernatural threats. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life appears in various mythologies, most notably in the Garden of Eden, where it stood alongside the Tree of Knowledge. In the biblical account, God placed it in the center of the garden, and its fruit granted eternal life to whoever ate from it. After Adam and Eve ate from the Tree of Knowledge and gained awareness of good and evil, God expelled them from Eden, specifically to prevent them from eating from the Tree of Life and living forever in their fallen state. Cherubim with flaming swords were placed to guard the path to it. In Norse mythology, Yggdrasil served as a cosmic tree of life, connecting all 9 realms, with its roots reaching into the underworld and its branches holding up the heavens. The Tree of Life symbolized immortality, divine connection, and the sacred center of existence across cultures. Mandrake. The mandrake root was believed to have magical and medicinal properties throughout ancient history, but harvesting it was considered extremely dangerous. Its root often grew in a humanoid shape, leading to beliefs it was half plant, half human. Legend claimed that when pulled from the ground, the mandrake would emit a shriek so powerful it could kill anyone who heard it. To safely harvest it, people would tie a dog to the plant, then lure the dog away so it would pull up the root while the harvester covered their ears. The ancient Greeks and Romans used mandrake as an anesthetic, aphrodisiac, and fertility aid. It appears in the biblical story of Rachel and Leah, where mandrakes were traded for Jacob's attention. The plant symbolized the dangerous boundary between the natural and supernatural worlds. Yggdrasil was the immense world tree in Norse mythology, an ash tree so vast its branches extended over all 9 realms, and its roots delved into the deepest wells of fate. 3 great roots anchored it. One reached into Asgard where the gods lived, one into Jotunheim, where the frost giants dwelled, and one into Niflheim, the realm of ice and mist. At its base lay 3 sacred wells, including the Well of Urd, where the Norns dwelled, weaving the fates of all beings. Various creatures lived on Yggdrasil. The eagle Hresvelgr perched in its crown. The dragon Nidhögr gnawed at its roots, and the squirrel Ratatoskr ran up and down, carrying insults between them. Despite constant assault from these creatures, Yggdrasil remained standing, though it was prophesied to shake violently during Ragnarok. The World Tree represented the interconnection of all existence and the cosmic order holding reality together.